Hello everyone, welcome to the presentation for the story of Max of Agamemnon. My name is Christy. This is for the final project for 150F. Today we're going to explore one of the most iconic artifacts from ancient Greece, developed into its discovery, significance, and legacy. So what is the Max of Alabama? It is the gold funeral mass discovered in 1876 by the German archaeologist Hannes Slimy. It was found at the inside of Mycenae in Greece and date back to around 1550 to 1500 BCE. The Max has sparked interest and debate among scholars, and today's presentation will provide the overall story about it. Hannes Slimy was a German archaeologist who loved stories from ancient Greece. He believed that stories from Homer, Iliad, and Odyssey were based on real places. In 1876, he found the mass while digging at Mycenae, a place he thought was linked to the king of Alabama. The max was found in a royal grave with other treasure. Slimy thought it belonged to Alabama, the Greek king from the Trojan War story. The mass is older than the time of Alabama, but it helped us learn about ancient Greek burial practice. The mass is made of gold and it was about 12 inches tall. It showed a detailed face with closed eyes, a mustache, and a detailed beard. It was made by humid gold from the back to create the design, and the mask show how skilled the Mycenaeans were at working from the gold. It showed the wealth and power of Mycenaean leader is. Like comparison with the famous mask of titanium, which there's common with these two famous masks are that they show both famous art and culture during their own period of time, and they also show that how important gold was important as well. The legend of Alabama. So Alabama is a famous Greek king from mythology who lead the Greek in the Trojan War. Even though the mass is older than the Trojan War, Slimy connected to Alabama. The mass now is a symbol of Mycenaean age and its hero. Well, some people argue about who the mass really belonged to. There are questions about how Slimy dragged it up and if the mass is real or not. Most experts agree the mass is an important piece from the Mycenaean period. To the legacy of the mass of Alabama is a famous artifact that shows Mycenaean art and culture. It helps us understand its Greek history. The mass is in National Archaeological Museum in Athens, where many people go see it. And a big point to point out, a lot of people suggest the mass may not belong to Agamemnon, but maybe is an early Mycenaean ruler habit, which is also quite interesting as well. Conclusion. Overall, the mass of Alabama is an amazing example for Mycenaean art, and also help us learn about ancient Greek history and myth. The mass continue to be an important and interesting ARTH from today. Last but not least is my resource from this presentation. That's everything I have today. Thank you so much.